Yeah, Taryn and Roop, here is a copy of the court document signed by a judge ordering the school to pay up, but they say they have nothing to do with this debt, and they say this is the last thing they expected to get today. Take a look.
West Village Academy School Superintendent Carletta Counts shocked on Wednesday to find out her school was being served this legal document from 14B Judicial District Court, a request and order to seize property.
We pay the amount, or they were going to put padlocks on the doors and begin to seize the school's property on behalf of this person's debt.
A debt of more than $3,800, and now with interest and court costs, the amount owed now over $4,400 to Dearborn Federal Credit Union. But the person who owes the money stopped working at the school last October.
West Village Academy is a charter academy, and we have a management company, which is a third-party employment agency. So the employee never worked for the actual academy, although he was housed in here to do his work for the academy.
Carletta and her staff now trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together and get to the bottom of why the academy was served.
We're understanding that a court order was sent during COVID time back in May when the school was closed for the garnishment of the check. We don't have receipt of that. We've never received it. And they said again, they came back in November, and again, we have no documentation.
Counts says the school didn't reopen until the beginning of 2022.
I have had contact with their actual employer to help sort this out.
What are they saying?
That there's nothing in their file about the garnishment as well.
According to the school superintendent, the civil service officer agreed to take $1,000 and gave the school 14 days to sort everything out in court. But she says that was a challenge.
And you have to understand the school does not maintain those types of funds on premises. So, I'm not allowed to just write checks out. There's a process with the board and the board presidents when we're writing checks with double signatures. So I wouldn't have had the money regardless.
And if the officer would have padlocked the school?
We do have the ability to go virtual because because of COVID, we are a virtual academy, but we're in the middle of testing, and that's important for our students to get that end of the year resolve on what they've done. So it would have hindered the school for 14 days while we're sorting out legal mess that kids had nothing to do with, nor the academy.
So now the school's attorney is filing a motion in court, and of course we reached out to the law firm in Grand Rapids that's representing the credit union that filed this lawsuit, and right now they have not reached out to us. For now, we're live in Dearborn. Camille Mary, Fox 2 News.
So just to clarify here, Camille, the kids are still going to be out of school until this is resolved, or at least virtual, and this could drag on for quite some time.
Well, yes, it could drag out for quite some time, but no, they are allowed to stay in the school. Somehow the school superintendent was able to come up with that $1,000 that we talked about in the story, and the civil service officer agreed to let the school stay open. So for now, that's where things stand. But of course, now it's tracking down the guy who actually owes the money, who doesn't work here at the school, was never employed by the school, and of course was employed by that third party. So it's confusing, a lot of twists and turns. I don't think this is the last we're hearing about this, but luckily the kids able to stay in school. They're in the middle of standardized testing right now. Not a time to all of a sudden be sent home. But yeah, definitely a complex issue.